Well, I came out to do my chores this morning to start getting busy, and I found this. I don't know what happened. My old hand well pump has fallen. I guess the support finally gave way and it cracked the concrete pad above my well. So I have it weighted so that it doesn't shimmy and loosen up anymore. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this fixed. You can see this old metal ring that was supporting the pump, and it just looks like it has given out. But I'm gonna have to have this removed so it doesn't fall down into the well, and I'm gonna have to have this concrete repaired or replaced. You know, as a single person out here, this kind of stuff is the most challenging for me, being on my own, not really knowing much about wells or, you know, being able to deal with this on my own. But I'm just going to try to not let it derail my day, know that it can be fixed. It's not interrupting my water supply right now, so, you know, it's not a huge deal at the moment, and it can be fixed. I also remind myself in moments like this, the fire set the bar pretty high. So, you know what, worst case scenario, even if I had an interrupted water supply, I'm still in my house. So I'll get it fixed. You know what, my well needed to be looked at anyway. So I'll just take this as an opportunity and probably a good thing to do while I still have some savings to cover any expenses. So I'm going to try to get on with my day here. I went down a rabbit hole last night after sterilizing my coop, and I was looking up old school whitewash techniques. So that's what I wanted to do this morning. I'm going to mix up some of that calcium hydroxide into a paint, and I'm going to apply it to some of the walls of the chicken coop. So that's what I'm going to try to do right now. My favorite stuff to work with, right? 2 days in a row. But I'm out here mixing a bucket of this by hand. I read to make it almost like a paint consistency. So that's what I've done. I used quite a bit to get to this point. I have been testing it out on this palette, and I think I'm gonna go with this for now. So I'm gonna head on into the chicken coop and start applying this to the walls. Something to take my mind off of my well for now, I suppose. This is gonna take a minute. I thought yesterday was messy. Today's like hold my beer. Really, really messy. I just wanted to get it done. I did find my brain thinking about that well problem, but there's nothing I can do about it. Right now I've done everything I can until I get some help. So yeah, let me show you how the chicken coop looks. It's dried pretty nicely on this pallet. I still have a fair bit left, and I actually did 2 coats in the coop. This is 2 coats, and that's 1. So I think I will come back in and do a second coat on that wall in there as well. Okay, so before I get cleaned up, I'm gonna go do a second coat on the wall in that little chick pen. try to use up a little bit of what's left here, and then I'll be done. As I was reading about this last night, I was just doing some more research on the method, and what I liked about the actual whitewash is that it seems to be a really classic kind of old school method. And not only is it supposed to help with parasites and sanitation in the coop, just to, cut down any potential disease, it also brightens it up a lot, takes an otherwise dreary coop and makes it a little bit brighter. I did read that it wears, so it is something that has to be applied, on a yearly or on a semi-regular basis. But yeah, I really like it. And if it makes my coop cleaner, well, that's the main goal. So I'm going to go and finish that second coat. Okay, I think I'm done. I don't even know what time it is or how long I've been in here working on this. Let's see. I'll show you my second coat. And that looks a bit better. All right, well, let's go look at my well. See that it didn't collapse while I was working. Look at me, I've got to get cleaned up. I don't even know what to do about this. I think I'll rinse this off in a bucket of rainwater. Oh, man. I had a part here by the garage with a couple of bolts, and I come over and it looks like the dog has moved it. Now I can't find the bolts, so whatever. It's just a bolt. But I came over to check on the well, and it's the same. So hopefully, it'll just sit like this until I can get some help fixing it. I don't think it's gonna fall right down. It's really heavy though. It cracked that concrete slab when it fell. I just have no idea when this happened. I'll keep you posted. Well, I'm gonna go in and clean up. Have that hot shower I didn't get to yesterday. I don't know how well this is gonna store what I have left. I should probably try to use it up. It probably couldn't hurt to do the same thing in the barn at some point. So I'm gonna put a lid on the bucket and see if I get a second wind. I might come out and just spread around what's left just while I have the roller and the brush out. So if I do that, I'll post an update. But until next time, happy, healthy living. May you face all of your challenges with grace and try not to panic. That's what I'm doing anyway. I'm Katie Kate on the Homestead, and I'll see you later.